今天授课的内容是研究方法 methods. Let's start with the overview of the methods. 研究方法概述。The title methods can also be methodology or specific names of methods, techniques, or algorithms in EST research papers. 在科技英语写作中，这一部分可以使用 methods 或 methodology， 也可以使用具体的方法、技术或算法来命名。It is an account of how the authors carried out their research. 这一部分通常用来说明作者的研究方法和过程。如果涉及到实验，有时也会分为 design 和 experiments 两个部分。This part should be clear and detailed. 这部分应该叙述清晰、详尽。下面我们来看研究方法的常见结构 Common structure of the methods. 一般来说，论文的研究方法部分可能包含以下内容 Describe different methods. 描述不同的方法 Indicate a specific method. 提出某种方法 Describe the process. 描述过程 Indicate problems or limitations. 指出问题或局限性 Common expressions to describe different methods. 用于描述不同方法的常见句型 In most recent studies, something is measured in 4 different ways. A variety of methods have been used to assess something, and each has its advantages and drawbacks. Previous approaches to something fall into 2 broad categories. The first type is, and the second type is. To date, various methods have been developed and introduced to measure something. Different authors have approached something in a variety of ways. In contrast to or compared with traditional or conventional methods that does something, this new method can. 我们来看几个例子。需要特别说明的是，这里我们可以忽略专业词汇和技术原理，只需要关注例子中的典型句型即可。第一个句子 In general, 2 different synthesis approaches are available for single-feed multi-beam array designs, direct analytical solutions, or optimization methods. 划线的部分说明了目前存在的2种合成方法。第二个句子 In terms of the search algorithms, while local search methods, such as alternating projection method, can achieve a good performance in some cases, a global search method is preferable, since it can avoid local minima traps in non-convex optimization problems, such as asymmetric multi-beam designs. 这里划线的部分在分别说明 local search methods 和 global search method 这2类方法的优点及适用场合。第3个例子大家可以自行观察，关键的信息已经用下划线标出，供大家参考。Common expressions to indicate a specific method. 用于提出某种方法的常见句型。For this study, the method is used or developed or proposed to explore something. It was decided that the best method to adopt for something was to do something. The approach has a number of attractive features. To overcome this obstacle, we propose using the method for something. The method or algorithm can be applied to something or adopted to do something. 我们来看几个例子。第一个例子 In this paper, a new machine learning-based source reconstruction method is developed to extract the equivalent dipole moments more accurately and reliably. 句中划线部分就在说明本文提出了新方法。我们来看第二个例子。In this study, we used the powerful particle swarm optimization (PSO) method for synthesizing the aperture phase distribution of transmit array antennas for multi-beam operation. 句中划线的部分说明了我们在本研究中所使用的方法。其他的例子也请大家自行观察，关键的信息已经用下划线标出，供大家参考。Common expressions to describe the process. 用于描述过程的常见句型。To determine whether something was adopted, proposed, or tested to do something. To increase the reliability of these measures, the experiments were carried out. All the work or evaluations or simulations was or were done or carried out using something. We applied this strategy to what case, where we show its effectiveness via analysis. 我们来看几个例子。第一个例子 We perform experiments on several standard multi-label datasets. For each dataset, we use the standard train or test sets introduced respectively in 17, 40, and 18. From these datasets that are fully labeled, we create partially labeled datasets by randomly dropping some labels per image. 句中划线部分的动词 perform, use, create 说明了我们的研究实施过程。我们来看第二个例子。To provide good multi-GPU parallel efficiency, we overlap the MPI communications with GPU computations via multi-stream GPU executions. 这里划线部分的意思是，为了提供什么什么，我们采用 overlap 这一操作。第三个例子，请大家自行研究，划线部分供参考。Common expressions to indicate problems or limitations. 用于指出问题或局限性的常见句型。It is not possible to investigate the significant relationships of A and B further because this algorithm does something. This issue will not be addressed here, since further data collection is required to determine exactly how A affects B. Our method is restricted only to something, or only applicable to something. This approach is not good for something because it generates something. Something needs to be addressed or discussed further. The relation refers specifically to something, while something else may be different. Although the proposed procedure works well in practice, we must also keep in mind that 我们来看几个例子。第一个例子 More systematic details associated with the particle dynamics need to be addressed further. 这里划线的部分说明更多的细节有待进一步研究。 第二个例子 Several key avenues of system modeling based on the principles of granular computing were highlighted. While some of them were subject of intensive studies, some others require further investigations. 划线部分说明了某些领域仍需深入研究。第三个例子，请大家自行研究，划线部分供参考。在研究方法的写作中，大家可能需要对不同方法进行综述、对比，凸显本研究所用方法的优势。此外，还要熟悉常见的句型，做到语言表达规范。今天的课程到此结束，谢谢大家。